Hey everybody, welcome in to K17 Reactions. I am your host Jimmy, and for those of you this is your first time here, you're welcome in. Let's try that again. Hey everybody, welcome into Kevin. Third time's a charm. Hey everybody, welcome into K17 Reactions. I am your host Jimmy, and I decided to sit down here and try to record a couple videos tonight. I have been fairly miserable all day, and I won't get into the long and short of it, but I've got a procedure in the morning, and let's just say I had to drink this really nasty stuff today. If you know, you know. So anyway, dealing with that, I figured I would try to get on here, take my mind off of that stuff, and put it on some music that I haven't heard before that I can share with you guys. So the one I'm going to do today, I'm going to do a reaction to a group that I've of course heard of, but I never had really any interest in listening to them before because I had a preconceived notion of what type of music this group was known for. I've never really been a metal person. The kind of grunge or punk, I was never really kind of into it either. And I kind of had in my mind that this particular group was in one of those genres. But now that I got this channel, I'm trying to expand my horizons here, get out of my comfort zone some. And so tonight I am going to do a reaction to the Foo Fighters. And the song that I'm going to choose, I just got on Google and asked what their most famous song was. And about 5 different websites all said the same thing. And that is Everlong. I knew I would mess that up if I didn't look. So that's what I'm going to be reacting to today. We'll see what style of music it is and so forth and so on. I might be totally off of what I've always thought it was, but I'm fixing to find that out. So if you like what I'm doing here on the channel, please hit that like button. Also subscribe, comment, share. All of that stuff is not only very important to the channel, but more so, it means a lot to me if you would do that. Also, I've got a Patreon page now, and I've got some of the same videos here and there, but I'm trying to build up my content after I've gotten back into this when I took quite a while off. I'm also going to have down in the description, I'm going to have a link over to my Patreon for a free 3-month trial on my channel. That way y'all can go over there, check it out, see if you like it. And if you decide you want to become a member over there, that would be absolutely wonderful. But if not, hey, I would appreciate you just checking it out anyway. So saying all that, let me stop my talking and start listening to some singing. Here's the Foo Fighters with Everlong. Got all my things recording. All right. I'll be honest with you. When the song first started and the lyrics first started, I was paying attention to them pretty good, and then the video just went way off to the left, and I've been focusing on what's going on in the video. Not saying I understand what's going on in the video, but I've been watching it. Um, but I I like, as far as the song goes, as far as the style of the song. Um, this sounds like a fairly mainstream song. Um, maybe a little metalish or grungish, or somewhere in there, but you know to me, I wouldn't. I could see me hearing this on the radio as opposed to even watching a YouTube video. But um, just a quick question for y'all out there, and y'all can leave this in the comments. But how many of y'all out there actually had a rotary phone in your house? For those of you out there who don't know what a rotary phone is, for you younger people, that's the one with the dial that you have to dial by turning the big wheel. Used to hate that thing. I used to hate dialing phone numbers that had a bunch of sevens, eights, and nines in them. But again, if you know, you know what I'm talking about there. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to the song. Foo Fighters, Everlong. Excuse me. Possibly one of the more odd songs that I think I've listened to, but not the oddest by any means. So I'm a big Weird Al fan, so that says a lot right there. But that was a wild video. Um, the high heels on the wood, and the the firewood nunchucks, and I noticed at the very beginning of the video, I got to looking at the woman laying in bed next to him, thinking to myself, don't know how much of a. I'm not going to say that. I won't get in there. I don't want to offend anybody out there. Well, actually, I don't care if I offend anybody out there. I'm just not going to do it. So, Foo Fighters, Everlong. The song overall, again, that wasn't the real heavy sound that I don't like. Um, I just did a reaction to another uh, band that was, more of a hard rock or metal band. And it just so happens that the song that I picked to react to was a power ballad. Um, so this one's not necessarily a power ballad, but it was still not anything hard or whatever as what I was expecting to hear. So hopefully y'all enjoyed my rambling. Um, if you did, please hit that like button. Also subscribe, comment. Again, any of you had a rotary phone out there, go ahead and leave me a comment. And if you don't know what a rotary phone is, read the comments and you can probably figure it out. Also, my Patreon's up. I'll have a link in the description, like I mentioned earlier, to 3-month free trial on my channel over there. So thank y'all for listening to this. Let me encourage anybody out there who is dealing with any type of mental health issue, especially depression, which is what I've dealt with the majority of my life. Don't go it alone. You may think that nobody cares, nobody has any interest in what you're going through, but I promise you that there are people out there that do care and will help you. You can find them out there. Until next time.